stream. I hope you all are having a fantastic day, as we no doubt are. We are missing Otter from our usual team. He has decided that he would rather play with himself than play with us, so he is off on his own solo adventure. And one more masturbation joke. And we're going to move on from that. I'm going to head to the mines and actually just go ahead and finish it out. Get to floor 120. Because then I can start getting, like, random drops of prismatic shards and such. In addition to anything else that I get from killing things. And the ladies are going to work on the farm, I think?
Yes. Incorrect.
Maybe do some foraging or something. While I'm here, though, let me check. What's the green algae from Willy is my available quest.
Darn, I didn't get a quest today.
Maybe I'll make some time to do that later.
Later.
Ooh, some boots to sell. Color me excited.
What's up?
Is that a random purple mushroom, or is this the mushroom level today? I might actually have to look around, because 116 is not a bad level to have as the mushroom level.
Yeah.
Do tell if it is. I will run and forage mushrooms as well. Or does it work like that? If you've done it, it won't spawn any for me, or it will?
Well, as long as the mine level gets reset. In order to reset the mine level, you have to spend 20 minutes of in-game time outside the mine. And then it resets to a new layout.
Okay.
Including resetting any forageables and stuff that exist on the ground. But yeah, it looks like it was just a random purple mushroom. It's not. There's no more on the floor.
Shucks.
I wish I had kept track of where it was that one time that we found it. But I honestly don't want to swing through all of the levels to try to find it. It's just, man, it's so exploitable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Most definitely.
It gives you just a lot of mushrooms. Even with it not being the way that it used to be. Because it used to be the case that just leaving the floor would reset it. And so you could just, you know, exit the floor, go to a different one, and then come right back in and reloot it all. But when they did the multiplayer update, they changed that. Maybe for balance concerns, or maybe just because, like, the multiplayer code required it, so that way people could exist on the same mine levels. We don't really know for sure why it was changed like that, but if they wanted to do it as a balance thing, I would understand. Shit's ridiculous, yo.
We needed iron smelted, right?
Yes.
Yeah, for the next level of tool, we'd be hoping to get at some point.
We have tons already, but I'm gonna smelt some more.
Although,
You've been going ham on that mine, though.
I don't think that we have made a, we haven't made a copper hoe yet. But we also are at the beginning of a new season, so that's not really a super high priority concern.
Especially since we have 16,000 gold at the moment.
Yeah.
God, should we get some more blueberries? We didn't really spend very long watering them. If we all do that at the start of the day, we could manage more.
Is the coop finished? Can we start doing chickens?
Chickens! Yes! Thank you! I forgot all about them. Go talk to Marnie right now. Also, for some reason, I have sound every time I restart the day.
It might be that
Marnie,
since
where are
you
you?
changed the profile by taking out that mod, that it changed like your settings somewhat too.
Could be, could be. Sadly, Marnie is not home. I will have to check for her later.
My inventory's full. We already have a Dwarf School 3, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
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 Good. No. Well, I don't feel like dealing with a swarm level, so I'm just going to take this ladder down. And there we go. Made it to floor 120.
Yahoo! Now everything gets harder.
Yep. No, leave the mine. I totally meant to click that. So, I guess I'm going to take these two things and sell them at the Adventurers Guild.
Since we are gold rich and Marnie's not home, do you want me to have them start building a silo or a barn?
A silo. Look
yeah.
up the stuff for it online, though, so you don't waste... except that it's Tuesday. So...
Ah! Good call.
Yes.
If I can happen to be at her house. She goes there about, what, 5:30 or something?
It's later than that. I think it's like around 8:30 is when she'll show up around there.
It does tell me where Marnie is, though, because she goes to the same class.
There we go. All that stuff into the carry sort chest. And now we will begin the slaying. Another thing that we could look at doing is we could go ahead and get the kitchen on the main house. It's like 10,000.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That would be nice.
Okay, kitchen first, then silo?
Yeah.
Can do.
That would be nice. Do you have the axe that can de-stump stuff? Or can
Yes,
we not
I do.
this? Okay.
She can do
There's-
stumps, but not logs.
Okay.
Bingo.
Yeah. Just if you don't have the energy, which is totally fine, prioritize the stumps that are right in front of the cabin and right in between two cabins,
Mm-hmm.
because they're issues.
Certainly. I'm probably gonna be heading up to get a fishing pole to fish some, because I am running out of energy fast chopping down trees.
Yeah. And before you, we'll have to, move this, chicken coop just a little bit.
How do you want it moved?
Well, Carrie, you can also... I mean,
Yeah.
like, you can move it, I think.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and, get the, necessary components for when, for the upgrade of the house, and I'll just go ahead and relocate some things while
Yeah.
I'm there.
If you happen to be up there at her place around, like I was saying, 8:30 or 9, I think, as she's walking by her
kinda-
till, you can still catch her and tell her to do stuff.
Yeah.
You must click on the till, though. Don't try to click on her like
Yeah.
the new buy was.
It's okay you didn't know.
I mean, that's what a noob is.
Yeah. I mean, these are facts.
Facts, yeah.
Not an insult. It's just a reality. We're all noobs at one time or another, and I tend to linger in that category longer than most.
Oh, also, because I'm sure that everybody is ever so slightly curious, we did eventually figure it out, and obviously we got the ability to move between nights. Played a little bit off camera just so we could make sure that it was going to work, but apparently either Harp of Yoba or one of its, component pieces is not liking the multiplayer, so once we had everybody but me uninstall those two mods, then it started working no problem. Which sucks, because I think it's actually a pretty interesting mod. I've played with it a lot in my solo game. But, It is what it is.
Okay,
Obviously, being able to play is more important than being able to play with a mod.
Yes.
Unless it is 8:30, I think we missed a window of opportunity.
Yeah, I looked up and I was like, 6? Okay, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and bag that 450 wood. And I will take care of it tomorrow.
Yep, I missed out.
Ooh, a full magnet ring.
Hmm.
If only Otter was here, he could take your weak ring.
Yeah, I would have made a gift of it for him, as we're such bosom companions.
This boss fight has been probably one of the grindiest of boss fights I have ever seen.
Okay, so I've already found a ladder on this floor. I gotta remember that this time.
Why, CarrieCat, what game is Otter playing?
Kingdom Hearts, the original. The originals.
I have to imagine that means he's fighting, like, the last dude.
Yeah.
Talking about phases and stuff like that. As there's
Oh yeah.
only so many of the boss fights in that game that have phases, even.
Yeah, no, the last boss fight is just... I can't tell if he's on phase 4 or phase 5 at this point.
Have they blown the hole in the middle of Planet Namek yet?
Oh, that was like 2 phases ago.
Well, good, then you only have 5 more minutes.
Oh good, I mean, well, that means he's already obtained Super Sora. So now it's just a matter of waiting. It is really hard to get away from those at an angle.
Also, we are approaching 11:30.
We got the minecarts now, and I'm not trying to pass floors, so... But I thank
Right,
you
I
for
keep
your
forgetting
warning.
about those. I keep forgetting we have the magical minecarts.
Also, I got a skill up today, so... I'm going to get full energy, pretty much regardless, as long as I make it back by, 150.
Mm-hmm.
Oh hey, look, there's Donald, Duck, and Goofy. I haven't seen this fuckers in like 2 hours.
I think you're lying. A fully formed... Oh, wait, no, that's the 4th one. Sap. Yeah, we don't have the 4th dwarf scroll yet.
Yeah.
So I gotta hold on to that.
Tomorrow it will be clear and sunny.
Blasphemy. Hey, CarrieCat, also, in the fish chest, is it, do we have 4 sturgeon? 5 sturgeon?
I do not believe so.
Ah,
I might actually have to spend some time fishing for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I better head
since
back.
you've reached the bottom of the mine, would you like to be the one to do that fishing, or would you like for me to jump in on that?
I can do it.
Okay.
Of all of the 3D animations of Mickey Mouse, this one was a pretty bad one.
Hey, there's that earthquake.
Yay!
The hot spring is open.
Yay!
Huzzah! I just leveled up something. Is it foraging or gardening that gives you sprinklers?
Farming?
Farming.
We have the second iteration of sprinklers then.
Yay!
Nice. Also, of note here, in the Carrie Sort Me chest, I have also deposited a coffee bean.
Brilliant.
Woo!
So if I'm gonna
Shall
fish
be
today,
planted.
then I need to come over here to the wood cabin and steal Otter's fiberglass rod, which does not have any bait on it.
Hooray, 4 more coffee beans.
If we had bug meat,
It would be in the red chest.
red chest. Oh yeah. I know how to make bait, right? Good.
I thought we got free wiggle bait.
Well, I mean, I'm not him, and I don't know where he stores it, so...
Ah, probably on his person.
Now it would have been in the chest.
When next Otter plays, we'll have to banish him to the bar to talk to the bartender for a while.
Oh, also there is a queen of sauce today, apparently.
Ow.
Yeah, it's the omelet that we missed.
Oh, nice.
Huzzah! What is that used to make later?
So omelets are used to make complete breakfasts, which are one of, it's like one of the only things that Alex likes. I don't know if anybody cares to try to, you know, get his affections up, but...
Which one is Alex?
The football player? Sorry, gridball player?
Ah, okay, gotcha. The stereotype jock.
You did it, Daniel!
Normally I have considerably
Congratulations.
more fishing skill by now. This is,
Different than you imagined, eh?
Mostly it's just that my, I'm not getting gold starfish because I don't have the skill ups for it to get my rod out far enough. And also...
And it has to be a gold star sturgeon, doesn't it?
Yep. And also my bar is pretty small. Because it's not... I don't have the skill ups. I don't even know if I can catch a sturgeon. Do they have a requirement on them? Like, you have to have a certain level of fishing to even see them?
I do
Now,
not know.
I'm having a brain fart here. How do I move farm building?
You have to do it at Robin, and then one of the options when you tell her to build a new farm building is just a movement button. Like, you'd say construct farm building, and then, like, I think it's even the leftmost one is
Okay,
move
so-
farm building.
That is obvious. That is actually not an option in multiplayer. Unless it's whoever constructed it.
I will go and check to see if that's me. As soon as I'm done with Marnie, what do we want to name our first chicken?
Does...
Maybe
does,
I have to do it.
Yeah.
I'm walking over.
Okay.
My favorite chicken name is always going to be Nugget.
I like waffles as well.
Is Nugget double G double T? I legit don't know how to spell nugget, guys.
Nugget.
Single T. Okay. So there's Nugget, and chicken number 2 will be Waffle!
Where do you want the coop moved to?
Hold on. Let me do something because it's been a while since I looked in this general area. I believe you can actually see us on the farm.
I can see the dog. I don't think I can see you guys.
Hold on.
Oh,
So-
yeah, I can see you.
Okay. Great stuff. If we could move it to yeah, if you could back it up next to Grandpa's shrine, that would be great. Perfect. And then if you could move the silo right next to it. Grazie. Alright.
Sure. That's it?
I'm going to... Yep.
Okay.
Ooh. Remembering things. You actually have to be the one to upgrade the main house.
Ah. Don't suppose you have the wood and stone you need, do you?
It's just wood. 450 wood.
Can you bring it to me and give it to me?
I am on my way.
Okay.
From south of the farm, but I'm on my way.
Yeah. Now, I might be having a brain fart here, but I thought when you give someone something, it's going to be one at a time.
I can place a chest, however.
Ah, yes.
I'm coming back along the north path.
I will meet you there. There you have it.
Take the chest back.
Now, coincidentally, I have Dwarf Scroll 4 in my inventory.
Yeah, I put it in the cherry
Ha-cha-cha.
assortment chest.
Cool. I need to go put that up, which is too late because I'm not going to make it. Okay. How many chickens?
Take
did we
the
get?
mine carts. It's like right next to the blacksmith.
I'm an idiot. I'm a dodo for brain.
Just saw Mayor Lewis there. Mayor Lewis lost his shorts. It's funny to me because in my solo game I've absolutely seen while Marnie is out of the house, Mayor Lewis will walk in, open Marnie's bedroom door, and just stand in the bedroom next to his shorts. But you can't walk through the door he leaves open if you're not friends with Marnie. It's just like, dude, pick up your own pants.
Pick up your own underwear. So yes, Dwarf Scroll 4 has been placed. It is there.
Huzzah.
Wanting to learn how to speak Dwarvish.
Now I'll have to pick that up tomorrow.
It closes at 6.
Yeah, I just can't make it there today.
Just take the mine cart, it's right there.
Yeah, I'm fishing.
I'm doing stuff.
I'm doing things. Also, we have 3 chickens.
Yay! Back!
If there was ever a meme I would enjoy living forever, it's that one.
Oh, I've just watched Daniel play through probably one of the most frustrating games I've ever seen him play. Very proud of
You
him.
should.
So is he hopping on now that he's beat it?
He appears to be contemplating something. I'm not sure if he's just waiting for the end credits to roll. Because he's so proud of himself. Superman pose. The goodness. Oh, the houses got moved. Hello.
I just thought it'd be better to have them closer together.
I do not disagree with this. I just was shocked at the movements. I was shook.
I shaketh you vigorously. So it's after 7, so I can't even catch a sturgeon now, but I guess I should keep on fishing just since I get the skill ups at least. Good old brain dead carp. Just the best fish. 100% skill up gains. Couldn't hear anything you said there, Cruiser.
It wasn't worth repeating. Thank goodness no one heard. Soon, Lost Woods, soon.
It's Secret Woods?
Oh, excuse me. Secret Woods, wrong game.
Hey, what do you think this is? Zelda?
It won't.
It could be. We could install that mod.
Yeah.
No, no, no.
No.
I've had enough mods. Having found out that I can no longer play regular Minecraft because I just always play modded and loved it, I don't want the same thing to happen with Stardew.
I don't know. I feel like, for the most part, the modding community of Stardew has been really good about not, like, removing the actual feel of the game.
Yeah.
Because, like, I mean, like, even since I'm playing it both on, like, the Switch and also, like, here on the PC. On the PC, obviously, I have access to mods, but I'm not enjoying it any less on the Switch than I am on the PC. I do wish that I could have mods. Because
Yeah.
then I would try to do a little bit more crazy stuff, I think, actually. Less worried about corrupting saves on a thing where I don't have any progress, really.
Yeah. I can see that.
Although usually you only corrupt the save you're playing on anyway, so it's not like I'd be ruining my whole thing.
Yeah.
If you didn't watch The Omelette, don't forget. I know CarrieCat did, but...
Yeah, I didn't. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to reel in.
Alright, girls only at home. Time for pajama pillow fights.
Clam slam.
I've never been in a pillow fight that didn't end up in like a real combat.
Yeah.
Except for with you. There.
I don't know.
Of course, the only people I ever had to pillow fight with were my siblings, and yeah, we're competitive.
Yeah, that's all out war.
Fell asleep watching TV.
Yeah.
Did you watch it though?
Yeah, I got it watched. But I also got a level of fishing, so I think I'll be fine.
Well.
We'll see. Yep, full energy.
Oh, it is a child's birthday.
Jazz. What does she like again? Well, I know she likes pink cake, but we don't have that, so... Daffodils? I think that kid's getting a daffodil.
All gifts.
Sure.
Fairy rose, pink cake, and plum pudding are favorites. Coconut and daffodil are likes.
So it's a solid like.
So she getting a daffodil.
So she getting a daffodil. Also, I wasn't... Like, I don't know which of those fish should be sold and which ones not, so I just kind of, like, you know, threw everything in the carry sort me chest like I do.
Yeah.
Alright, it's 9. When does she come out of there?
About 10:30.
Shane. Oh, I wasted a lot of time coming down here super early.
I hate it when I do that. Oh, I gotta let the chickens out too after I water.
I did fence in the chicken enclosure,
Thank you.
so you can just leave it open. So
The
they can
chickening?
Nice.
Take care of them seals.
Hey, how late does Jess stay out? Do you know?
She usually goes home right about closing time of the stores, if not a bit sooner. It depends on if this is the day she goes for tutoring at the library or not. I think.
Should we do speed grow or quality for the coffee? Speed grow, yeah?
Yeah.
For the coffee? Yeah, speed grow. Because, I mean, like, if we're gonna produce any amount of kegs and sell them, like, coffee goes real fast. It only takes 2 hours to turn coffee beans into a thing of coffee, so...
Just trying to get that, large enough crop here. There we go. Okay. We do have that upgraded watering can, so let me go.
Darn, I can't walk quickly to the dog's water because there's not a space.
If you want, I can move the houses around again.
I'll leave that up to Carrie. She is farm manager.
Let me get this watering can because I haven't been able to get it for the last 2 days because I just haven't had time. And I will have a look. Because they're kind of in the way, no matter which way we twist it.
Right. Can I just put it way down, like south, outside of the boundaries of my farm, please?
Yeah.
I can put it on whatever corner of the farm you want them on.
Also, Jazz is right in front of Marnie's house right now.
Whenever you get a chance, the south right-hand corner would actually be good because that's usually dead space. Not quite big enough for farm plots, but...
I feel like that was a sturgeon I just lost. I'm so sad.
Oh no.
I don't have the skill. My bar's not big enough to deal with sturgeon.
You don't got the potion and the motion to cure your ills. You don't got
Hey,
the
there we
ills.
go. That's a sturgeon. Nice.
Yay!
So...
Alright, so I can make sure I don't miss out on Jazz. Let me, slip away.
She's headed into town at this point. Hello, sweet pea.
After tonight, I will have to pause for a minute to get a drink.
I need to rinse out my hair, which will take approximately 3 minutes. That's something we can do.
Can we call a 5-minute pause after this day?
I know we are on the stream.
Hey,
for
Jess.
bed.
Jess. Yeah, you darn right I remembered your birthday. Who loves you? Not me.
Who's your daddy?
Hey, a sweet pea. I mean, it's a pretty hefty reward, dude, but I don't know if I can even... What are puffer fish? They are beach, summer, sunny, 12 to 4. Yeah, maybe I'll catch one.
Ooh, I had a quest from the wizard.
Ooh.
Yep, that's what it was for me, too. Study the effects of the puffer fish.
Ah, mine is arcane properties of iron bar.
Nice.
We got that.
God, this is so loud.
Speaking of iron, let's smelt some more.
Oh, it's already 4. So fishing
Yeah.
here is actually completely pointless. Man, that's a really tight window to catch that. I've never really thought about that before, having only ever fished in single player, where you can totally cheat and pause time.
It's not cheating if it's a built-in part of the game's mechanics.
Totally exploit a game mechanic and pause time. I also happen to have an anchor for you here, dude. Which I guess I'm just gonna throw here. Carrie can sort later
Yeah.
how she actually wants it.
Ah,
Carrie, why
Aw.
did you quit?
What the heck?
server lost connection, dude.
You both lost it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, let me pause
At
time
the
for a second. You guys get reconnected.
At the same time, I gave the wizard his iron bar.
Okay.
I mean, in all likelihood, you still have it, so that's at least something.
I'm gonna go ahead and blame our internet provider. Darn you, internet provider! As I've been connecting for a minute. Are you in yet, CarrieCat?
I am loading in, yes.
Darn, I'm still connecting.
You might try closing out of the game and reloading it.
Yup, in progress as we speak. Thank you. Maybe the game was just trying to help since we were saying we needed a 5-minute pause.
Hey, babe.
Maybe.
You successfully in?
Huzzah! Here I am.
Alright, time in.
Welcome back.
Rock you like a hurricane. The iron bar is gone, so I must presume that we are 350 gold richer.
We'll check your quest log.
Oh yeah, we have that. Or do we? Where do I see my quest log?
Press F.
Oh, you just mean the bulletin board?
No, I mean your quest log. Like your personal quest log. The thing that's an exclamation point under your name.
Oh my god. Thank you. Yes, I forgot that existed.
That thing.
Thank you! Like I said, lingering in that category.
It's okay. I find the fishing to be kind of relaxing. It's so much better when you have a higher skill.
Yeah.
Also, once you get the iridium rod and can start using tackle, that just, like, revolutionizes it.
Yeah, I'm almost out of energy. Gotta say, I'm impressed with little Miss Carpenter. She was up when we got up, and she's still here after her normal closing hours. What a hard worker.
Yeah, the only days she won't work is festival days.
And Tuesdays.
Well, I mean, she will work on Tuesdays. You just have to tell her to start work on a Monday.
That's true.
Yeah. That's very true.
She'll spend all Tuesday hammering around on whatever you want her to, as long as you get her on Monday.
Dog, I can't pet you if you are outside of the boundaries of our farm, which you are.
Alright. I'm going to be bringing back some summer forage seeds.
Yay.
Uh,
Gunther presents?
Sounds like bundle presents.
yeah. I completed a bundle.
Huzzah. We gonna get to see Junimos tonight, or was it just a bundle, not the whole room?
It wasn't the whole thing.
Darn.
But I do have 30 seeds that now need a home.
Huzzah. I should get on making some space for that.
This looks
So
like
I'm
a
about to die.
fairly good spot here.
What kind of fertilizer do you want?
Oh, they're just forageables. So, I'm not that worried.
Speed would be the only thing that matters.
Yeah,
Okay. I mean, it's free, so we might as well, right?
right. There is also some lingering fertilizer here, which looks to be mostly quality.
Mm-hmm. Not anymore. Now there's also speed grow. Purple for fast. Friday is the day the bartender says your name, right? Oh?
It looks like an otter might be joining us.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Just in time to go to bed.
Otter in the house.
I stole your fishing rod.
Congratulations on beating Frieza in his final form.
God dang, man. That is the longest boss fight. Just even if you like do it right and don't die, that is the longest boss fight I think I've ever freaking done. Besides like raid bosses on MMOs.
Yeah. Talk to me again after you defeated Ragnaros in WoW Classic.
Has anyone actually played WoW Classic?
No, I mean, like, yeah, I was there when it was originally out, so yes, I have.
Yeah.
But
mean,
no, I haven't
they're
played their
that.
redo.
Yeah.
When they, I'll tell you what, when they do WoW, Wrath of the Lich King, then they might get me back into it.
Yeah, that's kind of where I am. Like, if you bring back Wrath, I might have to go back.
That's their plan. They're gonna do Cat first, and then
Like
release
raw
Wrath afterwards.
Cataclysm and consider that worthy of it?
I don't know if they're gonna make any changes. Probably not, though. That seems to be the nostalgic thing to do. Remember how crappy this game was at this point? Yeah, we do too. Here you go.
Here you go, have it again.
We're tired of everybody whining for the good old days.
Remember, this is what the good old days look like.
Otter, before you run off, let me give you back your fishing pole here. Where are you?
How did my fishing rod disappear?
I took it
He
from
took
you.
it.
That's possible?
Yeah, if you're the admin, you can...
Are you in game?
Yeah.
There you are. At your mailbox. Oh, also, apparently I can't just give it to you, which is what I thought. So, yeah, black chest. If you are
Nice.
any multiplayer player that's not logged in, you can go to their cabin and open up their chest of drawers, and you can see all the items they had in their inventory.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Also, Laura, there is a
So
copper
while I'm
watering
sleeping,
can
you can look at
in
my
the,
drawers.
Carry sort me chest, if you want to grab that.
I do. I'm going to empty this one and never pick it up again.
What was I doing? I had such a strong goal. What was I doing? What was my reason for existing today?
I like the music. What is this? Summer? Yeah.
Still
So this
need
is a really
5 gold star sturgeon.
Okay, that's Mountain Lake, right?
Mhm.
Alright, I'll head on up there.
So, we need like 10 wheat. And I was thinking 10 wheat, no big deal, we'll just buy 10 wheat. Yeah, I've gotten 2 silver star quality wheat.
Yeah, you need 10 of all 1 quality wheat for the bundle.
So I'm gonna have to purchase some more.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Guess I'm diving into these mines to kill more of these guys. For lack of me remembering what my better option was. I feel like I had like a solid plan that I wanted to do today, and now I can't remember what it was.
Was it to talk to someone to get more bombs?
No?
Was it to talk to the dwarf, since now that you can?
Oh yeah, I do need to go to Gunther and get the thing that will enable me to do that. But I don't really need to talk to the dwarf, because it's nothing... He doesn't sell anything super important, right?
I mean, I tried.
No, and I appreciate you trying, I really do. I'm completely lost on it. I just can't remember what it was I wanted to do. But it's okay, because I can kill dust sprites all day long, sweet Susie. That's a reference I never expect anyone to get.
Enlighten us. What are you referencing?
A Terabad movie that is awesome also, called Kung Pao, Enter the Fist.
Dude, I love that movie.
Yeah, I mean, like, I recognize that it's not a good movie, like, along the classical senses of what a good movie is, but I still enjoy it.
I'm glad someone does.
I love all the voiceover work they do.
Steve Odekirk knows how to keep it funny.
Also, I have not been remembering to forage the mushrooms. Have anybody else?
I stop in every once in a while.
Oh no, that cave is dead to me.
not super priority.
It's even less priority for me. Because it doesn't even give experience towards foraging. It's literally just there to collect mushrooms.
Free money, yo.
Honestly, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna sort that out. Hold on. Wait, dust sprite. Die. Thank you for joining me. Okay. Okay. So minecart. And no, not bus stop. I meant to go to town. And I definitely did not mean to go back to the mines. Town. Here we go. Here we go.
I am headed down to the traveling merchant. Other than
Mr. Gunther. Oh, I guess do we just have it? Oh yeah, we just have the Dwarvish translation guide because you got it. We don't all have to come over here.
Oh, excellent.
yay.
So I guess when we are able to get other wallet items, they will just be given to us as well.
Very nice.
I'm gonna
I
sort
do
this out.
believe the magnifying glass is the one exception. Because
Like that's a per character thing?
yeah.
Weird.
I have a feeling that that's...
Cruiser, do you know about the magnifying glass? Have you ever gotten that before?
No, I have not.
Good, good. Don't ruin it for him. Wood. I need wood. There's some wood. And do we have a spare chest already made?
Yes.
Yes.
In which...
The
the
red
red?
chest should be a chest.
There it is. Okay. I was starting to think I was blind. I'm just going to sort these mushrooms real quick.
Real quick.
Ah.
I am at the traveling merchant. Got the rare seed. The only other interesting stuff there is crayfish and pufferfish. I will be able to catch those, but do you want me to get the pufferfish to complete the bundle?
No.
No, let me go out to the ocean tomorrow morning and I'll get one.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not. I don't think that's a top priority yet, is it?
No.
No. Though the crayfish would complete the bundle for crab pots. So then we would get 3 crab pots.
That
Yeah.
may not be a bad idea unless you want me to spend the iron ingots to make them.
Let's see what the price is. Or crayfish would be $800. Written gold.
No. Don't worry about it. So super basic introduction to Automate for everybody that's never played with this mod and doesn't know how it works for the stream. Basically how Automate works in this game, it's a mod, you put it in, and then you put a chest next to some machine, and it will automatically push-pull into that machine. It's both an input and an output. If it can be taken by the machine, it will take it. If it comes out of the machine, then the chest will then store it. On anything that automatically produces stuff like a worm bin or the mushroom things here in the cave, if you was to put a chest in between each of these, then that would also automatically pull from the mushroom things into it, I think. Wood pathing is one of the connectors that you can do to push a whole bunch of things into a chest at a distance. So that's why I laid wood pathing in between these and then attached a chest at the end. This should automatically harvest the mushrooms for us. Since we don't get experience for harvesting them anyways, we're not even missing anything.
Thanks, Z.
Have you ever played Oxygen Not Included?
Have not.
If you like that mod, you would love the entire game.
I've played so much Minecraft modded that I honestly don't know how to even begin to quantify it. So I feel like I would like that game. But I don't know for sure. Like CarrieCat already made that suggestion actually. She's told me that I should try playing it
Yeah,
and see if I like it. I just
if you don't automate, you will die. Everyone will die.
Yeah, there is a significant amount of automation that you have to do. Weirdly enough, it's a micromanaging game. If you like micromanaging things in games, it's a winner.
see, micromanage is a word that puts me off. What I am is a person that likes to set something up and just have it work from that point forward, and I don't have to look at it ever again.
You would still like Oxygen Not Included. It goes from micromanage to automation and macro strategy.
Very
It's just in
quickly.
the early game, though. It's pretty micro.
Well, we shall see. It is on the docket of potential choices. You guys can only get me interested in so many games at the same time.
Yeah, and Oxygen Not Included is a single-player game.
Yeah.
I've
Sounds
seen,
like it needs a multiplayer mod.
I believe.
I'm not sure how multiplayer would work in that case, though.
Yeah.
Because there's such a limited amount of resources that if you add in another person, I don't know. They could probably figure it out.
There is enough brilliant people out there in the world who know how to do things like that.
Yeah, having never played the game, I honestly can't comment in any significant way. Obviously, but I don't know. I just feel like 99% of the games that people tell me that I should play, I have more fun playing with them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see that.
So if you're like, hey, you should really play this game, I'm like, hey, I should really play that game with you. Can't hear you, Cruiser.
That's okay. What day of the week does us say our names?
believe
For
it's Monday.
for sure on Monday. I think also, yeah, Sunday. It's like a 2-day in a row thing.
I exhausted myself.
Oh no.
If only I could kiss you. A kiss from your significant other in this game, like once per day, can remove the exhaustion condition.
Aw, if only.
Are y'all married already?
No.
No.
Not in game.
I was talking about. I was mixing real life with the game. Obviously, Cruiser is my lovely wife here in the real world.
Here in the
Quite
IRLs.
In the Irrel.
I'm gonna rest early.
That is a good plan.
If you eat anything that restores energy, you can remove the speed penalty.
I did.
Okay, just making sure.
I ate the one little wild berry that I was saving so I could make fall seeds, but oh well.
Is there any purpose to the rainbow shell? Like, should we keep it?
Money.
Yeah, I think
it's
rainbow shells are just money. We might need it for a bundle. You could check the
Yeah.
what do you need menu.
No, I've gotten that. I was just ensuring that there was no point to it.
It's one of those items that can come up as a random quest, but I mean, like, also we can get more of them.
I'm just selling a bunch of fish. Though we are about to get a kitchen.
Have you romanced Linus enough, Otter, that we have sashimi as an option?
I'm 2.5 hearts.
Okay. You're getting there then. We just need to hit 3 hearts and then he'll teach you the recipe. And also, because of a bug in the game's code, he'll actually teach you all of the recipes that he's going to teach you, except for the wild bait, because that's a cutscene.
That's why sashimi is immediately followed out right before Maki roll with him.
Yeah, because Maki
That's
roll,
cool.
I think you normally get at 5 hearts?
hmm
Or maybe 7. It's one of those two. But yeah, because of there's a bug in the gift code where like all of the NPCs that, well, not all of them, but most of the NPCs that give you that really looks like it's not watered. Most of the NPCs that give you a recipe will give you all of their recipes, starting with the furthest one out for you.
What
Okay, it was watered. I was just my misgivings, I guess. Hello there.
There you are.
Oh, there's the house.
Level 7 combat. Okay, and I'm going to leave it paused for a second. I'm going to pause the stream. I've got to get a drink.
Okay.
So, folks, hang around. It'll be a few minutes, and we'll get cracking back on it. And we're back.
Yo.
Yay!
Yeah.
So, do you do voices when you roleplay, Z?
What do you mean?
What?
Like when?
We don't need to know that much about their lives.
I just need you to
Don't
be
tell
more,
the others.
I just need you to be slightly more specific.
When you DM, do you do voices and stuff?
Absolutely.
Do you have a good female voice?
No.
Right? Those are like the freaking hardest to pull off.
No, I have a few female voices that I have either cobbled together from others or, outright stolen from other people.
Mhm.
Like, I don't know, I can do a pretty good like shallow girl. Like,
like a valley girl?
Valley girl kind of California
Yeah.
type thing. I can do one of those all right. And I can do every girl that every guy has ever done in any comedy special ever. Since they're all basically the same. Yeah, I can kind of do that. And then I've got just like a generic high voice. But I wouldn't say that I do girl voice well. I can.
Yeah, Carrie was saying that for guys to pull it off, like, it actually comes down to pacing.
See,
So,
but I think that's another one of those things that is, you can't really generalize because everybody talks differently.
Yeah, but
I even
I
talk
will...
differently when I'm trying to talk to certain groups of people. So, like, my voice isn't even measured all the time.
I will say this, though. Guys generally have a more even pace when they're speaking, whereas girls generally don't.
Talk
And I
frantically? Like, what do you mean? Explain this phenomenon.
So, it's a varied pace. So, like, say, I'm trying
She
to
says
figure out
as
how-
she completely evenly and very calmly explains this with no variance to her tone or rapidity of word at all. Go on. Which that's what I'm talking about, because like right now your words are coming out very evenly paced because you're explaining something. But that's what I mean is like everybody has a different
Yeah, I don't know. I just think women have a different cadence than men do, which helps because I've heard it, women's voices and very much, a deep tone could be mistaken for a man, but just the way that they speak tells you that they're a female. Does that make any sense?
I understand what you're saying. I have never experienced that in my life. Like, there's no woman I've noticed speaking in any special type of tone or weird cadence. It's same thing. It's just like when there are certain times where you change the cadence of your voice to go along with certain situations. It's not like me when I want to sound excited. I talk a little bit faster, or if I'm trying to explain somebody to somebody that I don't care if they understand if I explain it to them, then I talk a little bit faster. But if I do care, then I tend to slow down a little bit and make sure that I enunciate each word correctly. That's just like part of the way that everybody talks. That's not anything special on my part. It's just that's how people do things.
Yeah.
I don't know what y'all are talking about. It's easy to talk like a girl. I mean, I talk like a girl all day.
Yeah.
I will say you are very talented at talking like a girl.
Like, totally.
And also Alexa.
Totally.
All right, I forgot that you think she sounds like Alexa.
I get that.
I
My
would
job
say
keeps me on the phones a lot, and I get, is this a real person? Yes. Yes, it is.
I'm just saying you need to start auditioning your voice to do commercials.
Yeah.
You give me the hookup. Tell me where to go.
Are you hiring? We'll both show up tomorrow. That's what I say, because like I actually get that because I use different voices to do different things like in my life. I pretty regularly get somebody that will say something like that to me, like, "Oh, you should be doing radio," or "Oh, you could do commercials or something like that." And every single time I'm like, "Are you hiring?" Like I will show up for an audition today. Like I'll leave what I'm doing right now if that's something you're legitimately putting on the table.
Back when I was...
as of yet, I've only gotten one person to say, I actually do! And, you should email me. And then I emailed them and they never emailed me back, so... that was my experience with it.
Yeah, it is hard to find those jobs, man. Back when I was involved with the local acting community in Texas, like, we heard about gigs through just word of mouth. And I've never seen them post anything, and it wasn't even a website we'd go to. It was just an email that would be sent out by anyone who heard about anything. I don't know why it seems so secretive, but I mean it is.
Yeah,
I mean, and then there's always just send some voice clips of your best voices to Funimation and see if they want to use them. Send them to, fucking Riot Games so you can voice their next champion. Send it, just...
Right.
Put yourself out there.
100 people doing the exact same thing, right?
I mean, there might be, but that's actually how some programmers get their job. They'll send applications without being asked to, like, game developers to see if they could... Maybe you're looking for one, I mean, I don't know how much you're really willing to do that, but I'm just saying you might be surprised.
Well, thank you.
Really, the main thing is that, like, everything that I've ever done, I've done spur of the moment. Like, it's not like I plan this stuff out. I don't know what I would say, even, if I was going to try to send somebody clips of my voice, like...
You probably want to show variants.
Am I supposed to roleplay a character from something? Should I be like, oh, look at me, do a voice from something that you've seen? I mean, am I supposed to only do me? Should it be completely original? But if that's the case, then what should I say?
I mean, it's completely up to you, but I would say you probably want to show some original voices. If you have impressions that are spot on, go ahead and include them as well. Try to show a variance of emotion between comedy and sadness. Just pretty much, here's my range, and I can do different voices. Hire me.
And then, of course, like, yeah, I could send it off to... random people online all day long, but the fact of the matter is that I don't exist in a place where, because there's not like a lot of that around here where I can just be like, yeah, there's any place I can walk into.
Yeah, but I'm speaking this in ignorance. I don't think that voice actors would have the issues that other actors would face. Because they could just record clips and send them in, email them.
Yeah, but then they want you to come into the office, quote unquote.
I feel like that's a thing that it's gonna be like any other recording thing where like you have to show up to their studio.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I mean, like if I had a professional caliber studio of my own and I was already in, that would be like a different story. But like just like, hey, yeah, I live in this state, and that's obviously not where you work out of at all. I can't leave at all, so I'm stuck here. But yeah, I would love to send stuff in to you, and you can use it, and then pay me. That'd be great.
Yeah.
That just doesn't seem like something that a new person can get away with. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it might be good for jingles, for commercials, for static clips that you don't have to interact with one another. When League of Legends first came out, they only had 2 voice actors. They had a guy and a girl. And the guy just stayed in his house all day. He had a synthesizer and a program, and they would just send him, hey, this voice needs to sound this way, and it needs to remind you of this voice, and then he'd just come up with it. and as a result, he's voiced over 80 different male characters in League of Legends now. I don't think they use them anymore, but I mean, it was one dude, and you'd never freaking know, because he was able to do such variety, and he never went to go see Riot because I think he lived in Florida. He mentioned something like that in one of his videos. So, but I mean, all that is just static voice clips, for when like the player clicks to move, this character says this thing. It's not like you're interacting with another person like you would in a movie or something. And then not to mention that many voice actors don't even know the storyline of the movie they're working on until it comes out.
Fun fact.
One company is really bad about doing that, and I can't remember who, but it was just like whoever the voice actor is, like they have no idea what game they just voice acted until it's released. They're like, "Oh, hey, I'm in that one." One guy was talking about his kid was playing a video game one day, and he said, "Dad, I didn't know you were in this." And he went, "What? Oh, yeah, I forgot about that one."
I forgot.
I ever knew. Right. Well, I mean, it's not like I'm saying, F you, I don't want to hear it, or anything. It's just... the plausibility of it seems kind of low to me.
It probably is. Probably is, but someone has to fill those spots.
Plus, you could work on awesome games like League of Legends.
Yeah! Your favorite!
Yeah, I mean, I could actually get a job working for a quality game studio too, if this works. So, we don't have to limit our imaginations to only trash games. Hey, anybody that has a magnet ring, like one of the small ones, tell me what's the sell price on it?
50 gold.
Yep.
I caught 3 fish we needed. A tuna,
Yay!
tilapia, and a punch.
Nice.
Is that all we need from this season? Besides the sturgeons?
Gold star sturgeon, yeah.
Yeah, we need lots of gold star sturgeons.
Yeah, we need at least 5 of them, because we need 1 for a bundle, and then we need 1 for each of us to put into the luau. And that's getting close. That's the 11th.
Is that, can you only catch them while raining?
No, it's until 7 p.m. in the mountain lake when it's sunny.
God,
It might not even be when it's sunny. It's like the largemouth bass. It's the same thing.
Yeah, I didn't catch a single sturgeon today. I was, well, no, I went to the ocean yesterday. I didn't catch a single one.
I caught 1, but it wasn't gold star.
Well, I'll go back up there. I'll see what I can.
Ooh. Nice
I
big
like your hat.
ditto.
Oh, you guys have gotten cool hats now?
Mm-hmm.
I'm jealous.
They're farm hats.
That's a dumb
almost
looking
like-
hat.
Quit squishing me.
No.
I got level 6 foraging.
Woo!
That means lightning rods, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boom.
I mean, didn't you just see what you got? I mean...
Oops. There's a reason I stay in the noob category for a while. I'm, like, worse than that guy Aaron.
Ooh,
Baked
squirrel.
fish. Okay. Hey, Cruiser,
looking
can you
nice.
tell me... Can you do me a favor?
Huh?
Can you tell me what stuff the the wizard likes.
Let's see.
What his likes and loves are.
Purple mushroom, solar essence, super cucumber, and void essence are his favorites. Geode minerals, all geode minerals, and quartz are his likes. Do not ever give him a daffodil or a dandelion. He hates them. He hates more forageables, it seems. As I do is watering plants.
How did that thing get to me that quickly like that? Scene. I gotta check my progress on killing these things. I know that I'm not there yet because it literally tells you when you're there. My goodness.
The little dusty things.
Yeah.
So it's right.
Which, I mean, there's no amount of killing them that is, like, a poor decision because they also drop coal, which you don't get enough of just by going through the mines.
Mm-hmm.
But, man, I feel like I've killed a lot of these things at this point.
This fish hasn't moved at all. I wonder what kind of fish it's gonna be.
I'm gonna go ahead and
I've not
assume-
had a clip.
I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that it's carp.
Yep.
Start.
Just take your free skill experience and call it good, man.
Yeah, right.
That's how I feel about carps.
AFK fishing, man.
Good old brain dead carp. Just giving you the skill ups. That's what they're there for. It's funny too, and it's probably something that I'll exploit later on because you know, like right now I'm not the one gaining the fishing skill ups. But the sewer is a great place for leveling up your fishing. Can you guess why?
Brain dead carp.
Yeah, the only two fish that you can catch in the sewers is the legendary that exists there and the carp. That's it. So if you've already caught the legendary, all you can catch is carp, which means generally speaking, you catch a fish, you get it on the line, you don't move your rod at all, and you gain your perfect catch skill experience.
Chickens are padded.
Yay!
That's probably my least favorite activity from this game, so I'm so glad that somebody else is handling that.
Would you rather take care of animals or crops?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, crops for sure. Yeah, if we were swapping roles here, I would way rather be a farmer than a rancher. Which is funny because I pulled out the math on it. I really looked it up, and pigs make you an obscene amount of money for no good reason.
Yeah.
Because I kept on thinking, you know, it just really seems like I'm making a lot of money off of truffle oil in my solo game. Because I only had like one barn that had some pigs in it, you know. And I was like, it just seems like it's a lot of money, and I don't have to do anything. It's really, really good. So I was like, well, what if I did nothing but that? So I made a test farm, and then I got bored trying to get to the point where I could test it, so I just did math instead. And I came out to the point where, like, assuming I had, like, I want to say about 20 barns is how much I had put on my farm. It might be less than that, but something like that. And I was like, okay, so then 12 pigs for each barn. And that's whatever that is. 12 times 20, so like...
240.
Yeah, something like that. And then let's assume that each pig only finds one truffle. which they won't. Like, as their happiness increases, they'll find more than that. But let's assume, just for the sake of this math exercise, they only found one, so that's only 240 truffles, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so then you multiply that times like 1,400 something, because that's what you get for artisan level stuff for the pigs, because you just assume that, you know, you're gonna put your best stuff into it. So you'll wait until you have an artisan, the artisan perk, right?
Yeah.
And so that's each one of those truffles, 240 times 1,500, for the sake of brevity.
How many you said?
It's 240 times 1,500.
Okay. So, let's see here. That'd be at least 240,000 gold. That's a lot.
Exactly.
So I totally just made an automate chest for the ore. FYI.
Yay!
So
Down south of the blueberries.
yeah.
Killer diller. Also, we got a rare seed from the merchant. Nothing else exciting. Except for maybe... I mean, you can grow fairy flowers this summer, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's those.
We can start fairy roses. We don't have to do it right this minute, but we can.
What are they used for? Attracting the good luck fairy?
Yes.
I thought fairy roses is a fall thing.
You might be correct. We can check your store.
I am nowhere near there.
Should I save sturgeons that aren't gold stars if I can't get all the gold star ones we need?
Nah, it's got to be gold star or it doesn't matter.
Okay.
It will sour the soup if you put anything less than a gold star sturgeon in.
I don't think it'll sour it. It just doesn't give you the best result. And the best
We want
result
the
is
best.
really all that we care about.
The best results. Endlessly cutting down trees.
But stop. Actually, mine's.
I have one of Daniel's favorite lures.
Is that the dress spinner?
Yeah.
Garbage lure.
I love it, man. Anything to speed up the time you have to wait between catches.
No, it's good. It's not bad. It's just not my favorite by any measure.
You like the lead bobber? Is that the one?
The treasure, the trap
Treasure.
lure. That's the one I like. Carrie, you remember to save the marble, right?
Yes.
Good. Why did I come into the house? I didn't do that.
Today is a Gus day for anybody who needs it.
Oh, I do.
Well, after 7 p.m., go talk to him.
Alright.
Because then you're out of the good fish time anyways.
Yeah.
Also, I'm going to sell this iron edge and check my progress there. Oh, that's why you're not catching gold star ones. You're fishing from a terrible spot.
I've heard that right in front of the adventurer's door, you have a higher chance of getting sturgeons.
I've never heard that, but
I read it on a wiki. I don't know if it's true or not. That's where I've always
Oh, it's on the
gone.
internet. It must be true.
Come on.
Yeah, man, I'll
Go
switch it
back
tomorrow.
to level 40. Killing dust sprites forever. I'm at 330 of 500.
Good lord.
You got this, man.
I wish it was like it was before, where I could just zip between levels and instantly see new sprites, but that's just not how it works anymore.
Otter, you stole my thunder.
Oh, we can't do it at the same time?
No.
No.
It's alright though.
Would
70
you
is
like to
plenty
take
for now.
turns? Okay.
Nah, you do your thing for now.
You can have Gus all to yourself.
I am so okay with that.
Make him say your name.
Say my name, Gus. Say it.
Excuse me.
You can just love the way that the side baldness shines.
I didn't
Dang.
notice it until you said something.
And I mean, it's entirely possible that I'm wrong, because the picture is not super clear. He could have hair on the sides of his heads, but it's just, to me, it looks like it's a shaved side.
It may just be a bad comb over, really.
Get out of here, bat. You ain't threatening nobody. You're not even like an elemental bat. You're just like a normal-ass bat. Or I guess that's not true. The bats on the ice levels are actually like a higher level bat, right? They're one step up.
That I have no idea.
Now this magnet ring, I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the red chest for Star. I'm assuming, Justin, you've already gotten a regular magnet ring.
Yes, mine has been upgraded for some time.
I have a lesser magnet ring currently.
Well, that's what she's saying, is I found an extra, like, full magnet ring.
Rock and roll.
And so she was offering it to you, I believe.
I thank thee and will accept thy offer.
Yay!
Ah, but now thou must answer her in kind.
Where are the watering cans?
Oh,
Muffin button.
so sorry. I was sorting. In the red chest.
Okay.
Inside, there is a plain colored chest now. That is where I've been storing all of the tools.
Okay.
So I reorganized. I also took all of the edible stuffs out of the chests out front and put them in the fridge. For obvious reasons.
You're all making edibles?
Oh, we have a fridge.
God, I've been gone for a while.
Coincidentally, there is actually a mod for
It's 1:30, y'all. Just throwing that out there.
Alternative greenery.
yeah.
Cruz, you have no face. Why do you have no
it's
face,
weird.
Cruz?
You're like locked in a position and your face isn't there.
I'm in
Oh
the
my
bed.
god.
Did somebody put in that video, the girl with the long black hair?
I haven't seen it.
I think we might have. That was terrifying.
Am I whole?
Yay, Cruz, your face is back.
Ah, Gunther.
Hello.
Is this the one where I get the key? Can I go to the sewers now? Yeah, I can go to the sewers now.
I'm going through it as well. Wait, this is fun.
Yay.
That's weird that all of us had to go through it. I thought that was just a me thing.
How do you unlock
could
the
not
sewers
skip
again?
it.
What happened?
Well, we donated 60 items to the museum, So I just got the cutscene for the key. You can check your wallet and see if it's in there.
Okay.
'Cause it should
What are
be
we
in-
giving Gus?
Oh, it's his birthday. Yeah, what is Gus like?
Beer?
Is it that easy? Can we buy his own beer from him and give it to him?
That's what Carrie and I did last time.
Are we sure that that's what we did for him?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Believe, yeah.
Diamonds, oranges, escargot, and fish tacos is what is his loves. But I doubt that we have enough diamonds that we can just throw those away.
Yeah, I found one while fishing and put it in there.
Yeah, so it's... What are his likes instead, then? All universals and daffodils. So guess what that guy's gonna get from me today?
A daffodil.
A daffodil.
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 A daffodil. Actually, you know, before I head off on my mining adventure, my killing spree, I think Monday he actually shows up in Pierre's shop like around 9.
Ooh.
Let me double check. I'm almost there. I can tell you if it's true or not.
Oh, Gus.
He is. He is here in Pierre's shop right now.
Interesting.
Slay 4 red slimes in the deep caves? Why yes, I believe I can accomplish that, Lewis. So the deep caves. 80. Give me your red slimes.
Hey, farm looking good.
Heck yeah.
Water in the dog. Dog's been watering. Chickens. So we're at 20,000 gold. Do we want to see about upgrading the coop or getting a barn?
I'm definitely for either coop or barn.
Probably barn time.
Yeah.
Where would you like for it to be located, Matt?
Sadly, we can't just put it on the other side of the greenhouse because of the cave entrance.
Yeah.
And also the cave entrance like has a weird, like, really big area in front of it where it won't let you place buildings and stuff.
Yeah. I'm wondering if there is enough room behind the greenhouse for it to fit and still have enough room for,
Oh no, totally not.
grass. Are you there?
No, I am not. I just emptied my pockets and I'm filling up with wood and stone.
Okay, cool. I'm about to be on the farm, so when you get up there and you get ready to place it, I will try to be standing in the general area of where I want.
Hey. Oh yeah, and I gotta get the daffodil.
Yeah. Definitely not. Well... Oh, red. Hold on. Let me get some energy here. So I can chop down some trees.
go visit the wizard soon.
I am at the carpenter's shop.
Okay. Give me 1 second, because I know you can't put this stuff on top of trees and other such things.
I am watching you. I am the eye in the sky. Look, you. Chop that tree.
Yeah.
Such
Okay.
an epic adventure.
So if we can line it up so that the back of it, you know, like one side of it's over here, and it goes out that way, that'd be cool.
Also,
So the back
FYI,
of it.
CarrieCat, the tree tappers are also something that can be automated with a chest and wooden pathing. Food for thought on where you
CarrieCat.
might want to put trees the
Yeah.
next time, basically.
Do you want do you want it to line up with the edge of the cliff there?
Yes.
Okay. And one side touching the cliff, or leave a walk space?
One side touching the cliff.
Are you talking about
Okay.
the cliff on the western edge?
Yes.
Yeah.
At the bottom. Do you have plans there?
No, it's fine. I just, I lament the fact that the cliff edge is not on a square.
Uh-huh. So it's either gonna be slightly below or slightly above.
Yeah.
Mm.
Which is totally just me being like, I just wish that it worked this way, but...
Yeah. Was not aware of that.
3. Do not place then, or do place?
Mm.
I mean, you're still squaring it up with, what's available from the mine, or from the squares on the farm. It's just not, it's not gonna line up with the cliff edge. So the OCD inclined might be bothered. I literally looked at it and then picked the one I didn't want to go to.
Well, I'm placing it.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh. Okay.
We will move it later if we hear from the viewers that they really hate it. Or the other players.
Yeah.
We will move it just for you guys!
No.
No.
An easy 500 gold. So easy now, Tycoon.
So easy. It's a fooly cooly thing. Do it like this with your hands.
Can you show me one more time?
You do it like
Fooly,
this with your
fooly,
hands?
Fooly.
Got it. Thank you.
As long as you're clear on it, that's all that really needs to be the case. Hey, the spiceberry tastes like spiceberry.
The schnozberry tastes like schnozberries.
Hello, wizard. Yeah, I know. Wow, for a love gift, that sure did not jog you up very far.
Hi, Otter. Nice carp.
Thank you.
One of the things I said earlier when I had my sound off by mistake. It's dumb. It's about the carp. Every time I hear the name of the fish carp, I think of that dang anime Oron High School Host Club. Because there's this girl with a face that by one character is uncharitably, said that she looks like a fish. And then he specifies that she looks like a carp, and the guy does a really bad job of, trying to then compliment her that even if she was a fish, she'd be the most beautiful. She'd Tamaki, you idiot! And run. So I'm hearing Tamaki, you idiot, every time y'all say carp.
That's funny. Alright, Gus, here's your weed.
I respectfully decline.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Hey! He likes saying my name to.
Day 487 on floors 40 through 50 in the mines. I've come to love the white rocky texture of the floor. I find it soothing. It helps me to relax while I perform this unimaginably tedious task of killing 500 dust sprites. Every now and then, the monotony is broken up by an encounter that's supposed to be challenging and yet rewards me with nothing. Every now and then it's broken up when things other than dust sprites appear and I must slay them. However, they are as easily slain and thus provide me with no additional challenge. I am finding a great deal of iron, however, that will support my future efforts related to the farm. Iron bars are useful for lots of ways. Gus will be at the bar until midnight.
I'm running.
There's a lot of rocks on this floor.
Sorry I interrupted your grumpy cat diaries.
Hey, Carrie, where do you want these fish? These sturgeons?
That was very cute, by the way.
Just put them.
Okay, I'm putting them in the white chest. You convinced me. There they go.
That works as well. Okay.
If I didn't know that the ring was so worth it, I would have bailed on this a long time ago. But I know the ring is so worth it.
Well, guys, it might be time to call it a night.
Well, yeah, it's almost 1 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we gotta go to bed, CarrieCat. That just makes sense.
Yeah.
No, I mean, like, for realsies.
I know.
You're not going to bed already, are you, Carrie?
It's like 10 o'clock.
We can play for another.
Daniel.
No,
You're
we need
both
to go to
already
bed.
in bed.
Is my face floating?
10:43.
No, your face isn't
Daniel.
floating.
It's 10:43?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, we can play for another 17 minutes then.
No.
I need to call it a night, guys.
Oh, you're killing me. Cruiser, you too?
I do.
Et tu,
Gotta earn money.
StarKruzer?
Gotta make that money, baby!
Yeah,
Hey!
I actually have to get up early like the rest of you peasants too. So
Peasants. Peasants, he says.
I guess it makes sense. So I guess we'll save and we'll call it. Everybody want to say goodbye to the stream?
Good night, stream.
Goodbye, stream!
Streamers, keep your streams strong.
Ah, yeah.